Alright, I'm going to try to do this one-handed. This is with nothing in it. Your molded pistons are in there. Your rubber seal. You always want to check that, make sure it's not hard. Get it back in there. Now, you got your overrun. You're going to put a steel, clutch, steel, clutch. You're going to take your bearing, put on there. You're going to take your sprag assembly, set it in there, get it drop down, just like that. Take your apply plate. Alright. Gonna set it in there. You're gonna take your wave. You can look at it. It's hard to tell, but it's kind of bowed. Drop it in there. You're gonna take a steel, regular old flat steel. Then you finally gonna take a friction and drop in there. You'll take another steel, another friction, another steel, another friction. And keep going till you run out. I'm not sure how good quality this is because I'm trying to watch what I'm doing with my hands, but also watch the video. Now you see that's all the way at the top of that ridge, just about, with that last friction. And you've got your backing plate that you'll take and you'll set in there. And see, it's right there at the line of that groove. This is with new steels and new frictions, just what come in the module. And you got your snap ring. Let me set you down, hang on. Try not to knock the phone down while I'm doing this. Hard to do, trying to be easy. Now, I like for the ends of my snap ring to end up under a lug if possible. Let's see how much slack we have, if I can grab it at all. See, now this will come up, of course, a good amount. Your backing plate doesn't actually have a whole lot of slack or space to it. Now, you got your 3/4 apply plate. It's a little different. This is Sonex. Sits down in there. And I'm actually going with 8 clutch setup. I've already got my clearances set. So I'm just setting these down in here. See if I can hold this better for you. And you're just gonna follow a clutch steel with it lined up right, and that's really about it. I mean, have it clean and a little harder to do one-handed, but it's still not bad. And as far as the return springs, sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't. It really depends on how tight my clutch pack is. In this one, you can see I've got one different steel. It's because I was trying to set my clearances, and I could add a thicker friction, but I'd rather add a thicker steel, which is what I ended up doing, and it turned out just right. So you take your return springs. This is the return spring I'm talking about. I don't usually use them, like I said, unless it's real tight clutch pack. This one's kind of tight, so I'm going to use it. I did replace them with Sonex springs, but they still aren't very tall compared to the body. But it does actually push up on the backing plate. When I have the snap ring in, it loosens, or it keeps all the clutches loose. Now let me put that snap ring in. I'll show you. See. All right. Now, I don't really like it like that, so I'll try to pull it back this way some. Right there. I'm just kind of funny about where my snap rings land, but that's how I like mine. Try to get them kind of right on that lug. And I'll show you, it doesn't have just a whole lot of slop to it. It's got 60 thousandths in this clutch pack, which spec is like 60 to 95 thousandths. And I've ran them tighter than this, 54, 55. See, it's got a little movement right there. But you can actually still push that backing plate down. It's not actually riding on those clutches, so you can spin them. So, yeah, that's really about it, man.